Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Oh, today we're talking artisan knife, but this one's a special artisan knife. This one is the Brass Hyperion, which is an exclusive to SMKW.com. Now, SMKW did send me this Hyperion to review, and if you stick around after I do the review, I'm going to tell you a little special thing about this Hyperion. So stick with me and you'll find out just what's going to happen to this guy. But as I said, this is the SMKW.com exclusive Brass Hyperion. Now, one of the things we're definitely going to talk about is the weight of this knife. And right off the bat, if you're buying a copper, a brass, or a bronze knife, you pretty much have to know that it's gonna have some weight behind it. I mean, you're getting some decent chunks of brass in this case. So it will be a little bit heavier, but it's not too bad. But as I said, you got those nice brass scales on it over stainless steel liners. Now, as you can see there, the liners aren't skeletonized very much either. Fully open construction on it, which is nice. Stainless steel backspacer, right or left hand, tip up carry. Have the good old lanyard hole there for all our lanyard fans. The Hyperion is a flipper. Liner lock. Ooh, since we're looking, let's see what it's locking up at. It's set back there a bit. So let's see. We're probably looking at, what do you guys see? Probably about, I'm seeing maybe, I mean, the liner's fully engaged. I'm seeing maybe, that's pretty close. I'd say 40 to 45% maybe on the lock up there. Might be even pushing 50. Got a nice D2 blade on it. Stonewashed finish. As you can see there, it is designed by Mr. D. Rocket. There's your serial number as well. Model number, really. There's your D2, and it is made in China. Let's check out our centering on it. Centering is pretty darn good from the looks of it. If I quit moving it around. Might be off to the show side just a hair, but not too bad. Nice, solid, no rock, no wiggle. Let's move our sticker out. We'll get some dimensions on this guy. It's a good sized knife. Very good sized knife. So we're looking at, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of 9 inches with a 5-inch handle and a 4-inch blade. And our cutting edge is right about, maybe just a hair over, 3 3/4 inch. So you are getting a lot of knife in this one. Grip length. God, man, that grip length's pushing all of 4.5 inches. Yeah? Yeah, pretty much all of 4.5 inches. I mean, that's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So if you've got a large hand, no fear when it comes to the Hyperion. This is a good sized knife. Get a weight on it. Starting out at ounces. Oh yeah, in all its glory. 8.4 ounces or 237 grams. Now that's what I said. Yes, It definitely has some weight behind it. But, as I said, if you're buying a brass, bronze, or copper knife, I mean, you just have to know that it's gonna have some weight behind it. Let's take a look. Oh, it's over here today. I moved it. Take a look at our carry. Not fully deep carry, but pretty darn close. We're pushing about 1/4 of an inch, roughly, out there. Maybe just a tad more. Smooth in and out of pocket. Man, this thing just looks good. I'm not big. I wasn't really big on the full, like the full copper. But I have, I got that keen, and it's a bronze color, and that really looked kind of cool. But this brass, I don't know. I really think I could get used to this. I don't know. I think I could. I think I could get used to it. Let's take a close-up look at it. Everything is nice. Chamfered pretty darn well. Yep. Looks pretty darn good. Screws aren't fully recessed, but they go down pretty good. There with the pocket clip. Again, the screws are not recessed, but you do have a decent amount of clearance in there, so it doesn't tug too bad on the pocket. Yeah. Looks pretty good all around. Decent access to the liner. You do have a cutout there, and then you do have the liner itself, is cut out just a little bit for decent access. Not an issue. In hand, it's very, very comfortable. Very comfortable in all grips. I find no hot spots on it, for me anyway. And that sexy, like, clip point Bowie style blade, man. That looks good. Nice swedge across the top there. A decent chunk of D2 as well. You got the fuller that runs pretty much the full length. No jimping. Doesn't really need it. My hand locks in pretty darn well, just as it is. Choil, for sure. Looking good. Now, I forgot to point out, it does have jimping on your flipper tab. Right there. Nice. Does the job. Not overly aggressive. Overall, it's just a pretty darn good looking knife. And just think about it. At a little over 8 ounces, if you don't want to stab somebody, you can club them. Don't stab anybody, okay? That would be bad. But I mean, this thing's got some weight behind it. So, yeah. Just an all-around good looking knife. Now, Blue gave it an 8.5. He might have went a little higher, but because of the weight, he didn't. But as I said before, if you're buying a brass, bronze, or copper knife, you know it's going to have some weight behind it. You just have to know that. Now this guy, this is the part that just blows me away. This guy sells for $59.99 on smkw.com. That's an awesome price for this knife, in my opinion. Smooth action. I mean, you got that big old chunk of D2. So, I mean, it's going to fall. Yes, you can inertia flip it. Again, you got a big old chunk of D2. Now, the detent, The detent might be a little light, as you saw there. But, there again, you've got a big old blade, so I don't know if you could really go much stronger on that detent without causing issues. But it's easy to deploy. Just flip it. No big deal. Now, I said something special was going to happen to this guy. It is an SMKW.com knife that they provided for review. So, what happens to those knives? They get given away to you guys. That's just the way we do it. But, this one's going to be a little different. This one is going to my good buddy BJ Hill at Hilltop Knives and Gear. And he's going to do something a little special to it. And then we're going to give it away. So, kind of a three-way collaboration on this giveaway. SMKW.com provided it. BJ Hill is going to give it some flair. And then I'm going to give it away. So, a lot of fun. And stay tuned for this guy. I can't wait to see what BJ does to it. If you guys know BJ, you know he does some pretty cool stuff to knives. So, I'm really looking forward to what this is going to be like when he's done with it. But there you go, guys. Thank you very much for spending some time with me today, taking a look at the SMKW.com exclusive brass Artisan Hyperion. As always, thank you very much, guys, for spending this time with me today. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.